Here, Gwitch, and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. Just thinking about, I was going to say Factorial. But yes, back in Satisfactory. I've had a few days off from it. I wait for it, playing some Factorio. Factorio came out 1.0, so I said, gonna jump in there feet first and just have a bit of fun with it. And fun I did have it. They are two completely opposite ends of the spectrum games. Well, in the way you play it, not in the type of game. They're both factory games, factory building, but the styles of way of playing on both of them are completely different. You have to think of them in different ways. With Satisfactory, there's just so much to do with layout and building and structures, foundations, all of this stuff. There's none of that in Factorio. Factorio is all about layouts and efficiency, or not even efficiency, about getting everything tightly packed together. And even with regards to the complexity of it, Factorio at the moment is a lot more complex than Satisfactory. But I can see Satisfactory catching up. People say it's a lot more complex now. Satisfactory could turn out being a lot more complex. And with potentially signals and all of these different things come in, like they're just back off holidays and they're talking about update 4 and update 5 and tier 8 and up to tier 10 released in Satisfactory. So we are nowhere near the end. If you think we're coming up to 2 years before beta for Satisfactory, coming up the end of the year. Currently, Factorio was 7 or 8 years in production, in development, before it reached 1.0. And the complexity of the game that got from, I'd say, from start to finish is jaw-dropping. And in the difference between the gameplay and how everything worked. Same as Satisfactory. Beta version, we never had pipes. The game has completely changed now with pipe dynamics. And I feel the game is going to further grow and progress as the updates go along and the years pass. People keep asking, when's 1.0, when's 1.0? Don't. Give it 2 years. Wait till the game is 3 and 4 years and 5 years in development, and maybe then really start asking about 1.0. Because that's how long games stay in this process. The olden days, we never seen that, because it went into development, 4 or 5 years in development, and then it got released. 1.0 straight away. That's the first time the customer's seen it. So game development has completely changed in that aspect. Now, we as customers, as gamers, as users of the service or users of the product, are the ones who get to test it and who get to develop it with the game developers. That's unprecedented in, like, when I go back when games were released, there was always a hype that the game was being worked on for 4 and 5 years, and even to bring Final Fantasy, that was a game that was always worked on for years and years before it was released. So, yeah, we've a long way to go yet, but it is not going to be dull. I think it's going to be exciting, and when I see the likes of the finished product of Factoria, I am very hopeful and optimistic for where Satisfactory is going. And I think I'm going to be enjoying both of them on this channel because they're both fantastic games. I love playing them. I do love playing them. So that's it. That's my little speech done, and I'm after losing control. Oh no, that's no. Why am I getting? Oh, I've only one in my hand. That's why. Perfect. Take that out of my hand. Yeah. So let's kick it off. This really what I'm trying to aim at now, at where I am at this stage, I have a lot of the minor bits and pieces produced, and now it's things are going to start ramping up when I start moving into these last 5 items here. They're a lot different. The manufacturing process is a lot bigger, a lot more complex. So at the moment I'm trying to tidy up the loose ends. I'm trying to get my sort of base here at a position where I can use it a lot more efficiently and effectively. So as you can see here on this side here, I have been sort of planning out a few bits and pieces, and I'll show you I've planned out more downstairs. Okay, so really what I want to do for this side is all these odds and ends pieces. So fuel, we have the color cartridge, the biomass, the solid biofuel, fabric, the bacon agaric, the barrel nut, and the pale berry. So I'm putting those there because really they're items that I want to see how much I can collect, because generally I don't generally heat myself a lot. I'm using these things now. Where are they? There. Those can be bought in here, so I have no reason to physically buy any of it. Where is it? Is it there, or equipment? Is it equipment? Look at 5 additional hairs for a token. I don't need to manufacture this anymore, so I can save all my pale berries, all my bacon, and all my barrel nuts. Unless I get a doggo army, then my pale berries are going to take a beat. But then again, can't you buy them in here too? Can't you buy them in here? I don't think you can. No, we can't. No, I don't see them. Nope. Nope. So yes, that's. I want to start producing these. I want to start saving these up. So I have to sort out the sorters. Also, as well, I have items that I don't want to throw away. Like I've been just deleting a lot of stuff. If I go around collecting stuff for biomass or any of this stuff, I just usually delete it. And I also want to process for producing some items, like the likes of. Where is our inventory again? We have. So we've likes of processing a lot of these bits and pieces, like these into the canister, these into biomass, these into the biomass. My CD, I'm not sure yet. I haven't really a way to produce a lot of that or get a lot of that. Also the green power slugs. I want a way to actually process those. So originally when I first built this, I built it symmetrically, yes. But I left one empty here right in the middle. So I left this canister empty here, and this one. Now if you notice, where is it? Is that the right one? It is, yeah. Or am I, where is? I thought that this middle one here. No, that's it. Alright. We're going to show you here. So those two middle ones. The middle ones are slightly different in that... Oh, come back here. Hello. Hello. Alright, I can get up over it. The middle ones are slightly different, and I've made them differently. So... they're not the same ones. Have I just done that wrong? Oh God, done it wrong. And do I have? No, I have to get some more. Thought I had more of those. I have to spend more of my tokens. So again, I've been using tokens for these things, for these builds, and I shouldn't be. But I might as well use the tokens for something. I'm not really collecting the trophies. Oh, these as well. The power shards. Where are you? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Like, do I really? 2, 3. Perfect. Yeah, that's it. I put back my tokens. Tokens are slowly producing away. So as I was saying, before I got rudely interrupted by my bad building. Okay, so the bottom one extracts items. So we'll bring this over here. So the bottom one is going to extract items. 1, 2. Is that enough there? It is, yes. I can deconstruct that. Oh, what am I doing? Deconstruct that. Get this. Boom. So the bottom one's items are going to extract items. Anything I want to put in this process is going to go on the bottom one. That bottom one here is going to go down here, around the corner, down here, and in below here. Now, if some of this infrastructure already has set up, and you can see here, this. Give me a second. I have to rebuild this because you sort of have to half build it like this to get them to sit in the place you want them to. Okay, so there, there, there. So again, it's going to come in here, up here, over. And then it's going to go down on this belt here. And what I've looked at here is processing some of the items. So this first one here is the green, I think green, yellow, or yellow-green, and then purple power shards. And I'm using the programmable splitters here to take them off. And then this one is going to be non-specified yet. Did I put in here? No. So this will be something else as well. Then over here then I have the biomass. So I have, coming in here is leaves. In here, wood. And then in here I have the alien carapace. The alien organs. And they're all going to be converted into biomass. And then this one over here then is going to produce all of that biomass into solid biomass. Now, have I liquid? Oh no, I need the empty canister and I need the other, what do you call it? The oil refinery, I think, to produce liquid biomass. So yeah, and then that's all going to go off in the belt. So this is the start of it. So I still have to set up one. Oh, this was going to be leaves, this one. I think I'll have to put a storage container in here first, because these items, the leaves and stuff, are the... Where are you? Where are you gone? Flower petals. Like, I could pretend to send down a couple of stacks. And so when the couple of stacks is going to back up the whole system, because you'll only be able to put a stack in here. And what else do I have here? So leaves, yes, I have all of these done for the mycelia, not yet. The flower petals, wood, all the slugs. So that's going to be produced in here. What else? I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but again, this is the beauty of this system. It's going to be here specifically for that use. So I'm just going to dump stuff down, and it's going to produce it. And what I am thinking of doing is any items that I want to pull up and to go back upstairs and keep in the top, I'm going to put off smart programmable splitters here. So I want to pull off the, what do you call it? Where is it? I don't have any of them on. The shards. The shards I want upstairs. Back up here and feed the system back upstairs to its own one. But then I want the biomass to go off into the production line and head upstairs. I want the color canisters to go off. So it will be a case of this system here looping back and joining up here. And then it'll be fed back into my sorting system that travels the whole way around here, and whatever doesn't get sorted ends up in the sink. So in some ways I have to be half careful what I throw in there. But what that also means is I could potentially dump my whole inventory in there, except for these items. And even these will get sorted. All of these items will get sorted into their storage areas, and the rest of them will get synced or produced or whatever I don't use. So if you get the idea, yeah, USB parts. That's the beauty of having a map that's old a good while, and also that one of the mods calls that, or was it one of the maps? So when I think it was when I imported, yes, when I imported the train network, I never actually looked at the map. And the Capo had actually a hub built onto the map when for other people to use, so they could start on it. And I didn't realize that, and imported the hub as well. And that there's no way to delete hub parts. There's not. I've tried. There's no point in dumping off into the world. Might try one last thing. I think with the map calculator, stick in a chest and delete the chest. That's an idea to get rid of it. But that was in one of my chests up there beside my hub. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to could falling off things. I'm going to finalize the last of this here, of what I want produced in this system. I'm going to set up a system to pull off the shards. I want those. And then feed back everything else back into the sorting system. And then we will give it a test run, and you'll be able to see the process, it all working away, and see how it works. Okay, so I'll see you in a second. 3, 2, 1. Now it doesn't look like it changed a bit, but it has changed a small bit. There's a few additions here. Just added in some containers here. More about thinking what's going to happen here. I was just thinking here, the carapace, it actually produces a butt ton of biomass. So that way then it can all feed into here, because I know it's going to back up going into the biofuel. And I don't want the carapace and the alien organisms backing up here, because they're just going to clog the whole system. And I also added in this little bad boy over here. This little sorting system. I'm just wondering if it's going to work, like blade runners and so on and so forth. There's loads of bits here. They're going to be pulled off. Oh yeah, what am I saying? So they're going to come down. Why is my hands going down 90? They're going to everything's going to come down from upstairs here. They can go through all these, sort out these few machines here, then run the whole way around the room on the outside. And what that is actually to leave space in the middle here for other machines that I need to put, if I need to put them in. Then around here, and then it's start getting sorted here. So these are, why is there an edge there? These are all configured for items like the zappers, and what else is here, and the bashers, all of those items, and the noblest detonators. The reason for that is that if any items get chucked in here that I don't want recycled are going to be come back through the system, and this is going to head up. So there's going to be items that I want specifically to come back up top. And then for now, what I've done here is, this is the exit. I've run it into a container. Eventually I want to connect this up to this here, and it's just going to feed directly into the system. So this way I can see what, for now, is coming back off the system here, and what I need to maybe build some more machines for, or more sorters. So with that in mind, I'm actually going to give this a test run. So we'll throw on fly here, and then we'll head upstairs. Again, I'm using fly to save myself time. I don't have a lot of time to play the game. I try and make advantage of every minute. But yes, this is our first. No, I won't take that off yet. Now what I'm going to do here is effectively just dump my whole inventory in. So if we get the bottom here, store all. You can see immediately the plates. I don't really want those. I wanted those. We have the green power slugs. We have all these things here. I have even these put into sorting. All these are going to head back in where they should. The blades, these are going to go into the manufacturers, all that sort of stuff in the fabric. So quickly, we're going to make our quick run downstairs. And you'll be able to see it here. So look at, they're all heading down, which is great. Then heading over here. They're actually going around the whole system here. Got a few plates ahead. Now effectively they're going to go through the whole system here. There's through all those. They're not getting sorted out. So they're items that are going to end up over here. And in fact, eventually, once I'm happy with the system, I'm just going to chuck things in. Now it's going to steal pipes. Have we had any interesting hits yet? No, steal pipes now. Oh, auto save. You gotta love it, don't you? There's packaged fuel, rotors. Now a lot of this stuff is going to start coming back in. Because again, they're not, their items being sorted. I want to see what items make it through the system that I don't have sorted. There's the autoclad sheets. That's all working perfectly. I don't see anything pulled off that shouldn't be, which is great. Now on to rotors again. Those are the AI limiters. There's the grenades, or the explosives. Look at the speed of it. It's tearing through it. Give me a second, I'm actually going to check upstairs. Here they go. Oh. Check upstairs and see how much we've left. Now there's the wood coming down. Alright, where are we? It's fairly going through it, you know. That's the one reason why I kept just buying the autoclad sheets. Going. Just the wood coming down, so this should be feeding in here now. Look at it there, perfect. And this is working away. That's great. Then it's pushing out biomass here. This is being fed back into the system here. Look at this. Brilliant. None of the carapaces yet have come down. There's the wood backed up. Here's now leaves. I think the carapaces are going to come and they're going to block up the system because I have no container for the entrance. But I don't mind that at the moment because the carapace and stuff, they're the last on the line. And I haven't got any other use for them. Is this thing backed up? Oh my god, is this thing full? Oh, and do I have what I need, plates and rods. Upstairs. Oop. So I need plates and rods. Plates. Or rods. Plates. I think the autoclad sheets are down at the bottom. That's perfect. Jesus, I should have put a bigger one there. Now I have to shove this in right at the butt of this. Beyond there. Where's my autoclad sheets? If this. Boom. Perfect. Okay, the leaves are still coming down. Now the thing is, you can see here and here We're missing a lot of them. See this now. Why did the portable miner come over this far side? And look at the hub parts as well. And I think I have the portable miner was in one of these, but there's one gone, so there's only two. I wonder now, would it be viable to... What's left on this? That's okay. Jesus, the amount of leaves. There's the things coming down. They're not going to color cartridge. Where's the color cartridge? Is this not the color cartridge here? It is, and still... Alright. I had that adjusted to overflow. Or I hadn't adjusted to overflow. So this means they should only go forward if this backs up. And there's our color cartridges, and why isn't this going out? Why isn't that going out? Our merger. Maybe I didn't place this correctly. I don't think I did. And that's why it didn't work. Now it's working. It was. What did I got loads of these from here. Just dump those in there. Okay, well it's getting, there's a few things that mycelia. There's mycelia also. The hub parts, this one here. So the portal miner, there's one of these set down here that's wrong. So again, I should have the overflow on every one of them. Look at that. This should all be overflow. Because then that's telling the splitter specifically that you none, unless the other one is backed up, you do not let anything out this one. So there's a portal mine. Look at that, overflow wasn't set. Get the last ones here. Now, there's nothing in here that wouldn't be sorted. See there, look at there's the car passes, there's all those items that really shouldn't be back out again. Even the beacons. Take all those again. But yeah, that's the sorting system. I have a few more tweaks to do. I think I have to adjust. I have to find out which one of these are not really playing ball in regards to sorting. But the last thing I want to do as part of this video is show you what I'm working on in regards to my rail line. So the rail line is a different kettle of fish. It is becoming potentially a massive project, which I'm going to do a bit at a time. So really, I want to start looking at the bauxite over here. So we'll go over there and we'll take a quick look. So as I said before, that I have got a blueprint of De Capo's rail line, which is fantastic. This guy was a genius, and I cannot say it enough. If you have to get on your asses over to the Satisfaction Labs Discord, link is in the description, and check out this guy with his rails. This was a fantastic project. So my idea is I need to continue this. So I'm sort of mapping out here where it's going to go. So the 4 lines here, they're all going to come back up here again, from being down to 2 here. Going to bring all 4 lines back together. One of them is going to loop up from the bottom there and up here to one side. And then these 4 lines are going to go over here, and here they're going to split. 2 right, and 2 straight on. And then as the 2 here on the left, the inside ones here are the main lines. So they're the main traversal. I have to sort of crisscross these that, or not crisscross them, but the main ones that a train wants to travel long distance, it should be going that direction. And then the left hand, the right hand lane is if you want to get off and on. So again, when these join up, I have to crisscross them over, so that you're able to change over from the outside to the inside lane. So as I say, the left 2 are going to go left here, and the right 2 are going to go right here. The right 2 are going to come up here, and then go around this corner. And as you see, all 4 is going to end up going through there. Then the left 2 are going to come up on this side and just come over here, and then join back up again with the 4. Now the reason for that is, I'm going to have the left lane here traverse off here, and then going to join back in here. But what I'm going to do over here is the 2 that go over here, the inside one is going to continue doing nothing, but the outside one is going to change. It's going to rise up, and it's going to head off here and join in with the inside lane heading in. And then the outside lane is going to either go left here, or is going to climb up and around and back over there. And I have to see about maybe joined in somehow for a train line up to here. So that'll be another, thinking maybe the right lane also, as it veers off, can veer off and climbs up around here and heads up this way, across the top maybe, and climbs up the hill. And then the left lane, as it comes down, we can have it go left, or we can have it going right if the other, you get what I mean. It's sort of complicated. There is a trick here, so we're going to have at least 2 lines going different directions. So, but as I was saying, the 4 main lines are going to go ahead this way, come under the bridge. I've already just cleared all out. I got the hazmat suit and dug up all the thing, and you can see all the radiation. Look at, stay away. It's going to come here, out this side. Still going to be 4, and I've sort of mapped out this slightly here. Now, this is going to be a lot straighter when I get down the more tiles placed down. So again, this here is going to split here again. The 2 middle lanes are going to head off this direction and off on this side. So the main line is going to go out here. And the plan is to have something nuclear here. Something, but we'll see. And then the other 2 lanes, the left lane and the right lane, are going to drop down under the 2 middle and head out this direction. And as you can see, I have some of this placed down already. Just again, this is a quick fix. So when I get time to start putting in more of the bridge here, I will be correcting the lines and straightening them up and making them look a bit more fluid. So these are going to continue over here, over this way, and over here. And I'm going to have a station here temporarily for my bauxite. So there's 2 bauxite here, and they are both, there's 1 impure and 1 normal. I'm going to have Mark 3s. What's that? There's a baddie around here somewhere. I am going to have Mark 3s on those and then feeding this train station. And this is, again, it's going to be temporary for now. Well, the line coming over here is not going to be temporary, but the station where it is going to be temporary. Because I need to really seriously look at how the lines work and lay them out. Looking at a plan of having the line, maybe the line split off here to the left around this side. I have this the wrong way around as well. And do a loop and bring them around so they join up with the other one. Still a lot of planning to do, but that's why in some way I didn't want to take all of DeCapo's rail network, because I want to do some of it, but I just wouldn't have time to do the whole map. So that is currently the plan. So I can continue tipping away at this. I want to get the two lines at least going over the station over there and get those up and running here to some sort of degree. And maybe I'm just going to pull the two lines, them all back this way, and do some sort of rudimentary connection point here to bring the bauxite back to base here. Because again, I need to start producing aluminium sheets, and that's what I need the bauxite for. So in the next video I'm going to look at where I'm going to put that factory. I'm not sure yet. I was sort of thinking over here. Maybe I might have an actual bauxite factory out here, producing it out here and then porting those in, because aluminium sheets have to go back to the base. They also have to be fed in, I think, higher degrees for the turbo motors and all the other bits and bobs. But again, that's another day. For now, I'm going to finish it here. Again, hope you like my series. This one was a bit of a talkative one. There was a bit more in it, but again, we've taken one step at a time. One piece at a time. So now that we saw the sorting system nearly 100% up there, I'll be fixing those off a bit at a time as I test it more and more. The rail line, as I build it, I'll be showing you it and where it's going. So once I get the bauxite line up, really it'll be looking at extending the network and connecting it to the full network that DeCapo has. I know that. Why can't I use map? Down here. I'll take off fly. No, I don't want that. Why is my map not working? Oh, I'm using the wrong button. So DeCapo has extended this network out to here, so I just have to connect these two up and get the little rail lines in between, and then this central section. God, there's so much to do up there. But anyways, as I said, that's it for this video. I hope again you like my series. If you like it, hit that subscribe or hit that like button. It really does help. Every like helps. Hit the subscribe if you want to see more videos, and hit that notification bell if you want to get a little notification saying when I upload videos. Have a nice day, evening and weekend, whatever time you're looking at this at. Slán!